How to structure your startup. If you're not careful, your team can become a hindrance to achieving your mission. A business is a living, breathing, evolving thing. It needs a structure to help it grow and change as it needs. The decision about how to structure your startup can make or break your project's success. In the early days of your startup, for example, you and your team are laser focused on your mission. Every day, you're hustling to get closer to your goals. But as you start to grow, you realize that the way you're structured can have a big impact on your success. If you're not careful, your startup can become a hindrance to achieving your mission. But if you structure it correctly, it can be a force multiplier. A force multiplier is a term used in business to describe a situation where one element of the business is used to increase the effectiveness of another element. In the case of your startup, a force multiplier can be something as simple as having a clear organizational structure. On the other hand, a hindrance to achieving your mission can be something like not having a clear vision or goals. This can make it difficult for employees to stay focused and motivated, and it can also lead to turnover. For example, let's say you're a metaverse B2B event startup. Your mission is focused on building the best immersive platform that combines XR and the latest in POAP, proof of attendance protocol, for connecting people. But as you grow, you realize that you need to start making money as it is becoming harder to attract investors. So you start selling ads in your amazing virtual spaces. Now, you're not just focused on your mission anymore. You're also focused on selling ads to generate revenue. And that can be a big distraction from your original goals, as after a while your user sees no progress on your platform and become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of ads in their space, deciding it's finally time to move on to your competitor. But if you structure your startup correctly, you can keep your mission front and center while generating revenue. For example, you could create a separate division that's solely focused on making money. That way, the rest of your team can stay focused on your mission. To make sure your startup is structured for success, here are 3 things to keep in mind. Define your company's mission. Your company's mission should be more than just a catchy tagline. It should be a clear and concise statement that outlines what your company does and why it exists. Your mission should be the North Star that guides all of your company's decision-making. You can also optimize for dedicated cross-functional teams with a defined mission from this point. Set up your governance structure. How will decisions be made at your company? Who will have the final say? Will there be a board of directors? These are important questions to answer early on, as they will have a big impact on how your company is run. Create a clear and concise business plan. Your business plan should be more than just a document that gathers dust on a shelf. It should be a living, breathing document that outlines your company's goals, strategies, and milestones. Some startups might benefit from a more traditional hierarchical structure, while others might do better with a more flat and decentralized approach. There is no right or wrong answer, but it's important to carefully consider the pros and cons of each option before making a decision. The bottom line is that how you structure your startup can have a profound impact on your ability to achieve your mission. So, take the time to thoughtfully consider your options and make the best decision for your business.